the issue of animal abuse through his new comic series featuring a local hero. News 12's Carmen Grant has more on the new comic book, Here Comes Calico.
As a young boy, comic book creator H.H. German loved reading comics, and he had hoped to write one someday. It was during quarantine, German put his ideas to paper and created a new comic book, Here Comes Calico. He says his character is like no other hero in the comic world. The Bronx-born Brooklyn vigilante fights for the protection of all animals by punishing those who torture and abuse them.
In this world, he is judge and jury.
German says his character identifies with the defenseless because he was a victim of childhood bullying. Calico doesn't have superpowers, but instead relies on a high-tech bodysuit and a network of intel hackers.
I think the character is definitely going to resonate in New York because he's straight from the Bronx. You know, he lives in Brooklyn, and he's taking care of the problem in a New York kind of way.
An amateur boxer, German says his other life goal is to eventually win a championship fight. He's confident New Yorkers will identify with his comic champ's mission in the fight for animal rights.
I think any kind of attention that we could devote is a great thing. And in this case, we're using an old American institution, comic books, to do so.
Calico is actually the masked vigilante that dresses up kind of like Batman. He's dressed up like a cat, and he is a vigilante that goes out to get all the bad guys, the bad people who are doing nasty things to our animal friends.
So this book is absolutely great. I've really enjoyed reading this series.
So it's actually a very different type of story. If you've never kind of read these before, this is rated M, 17 plus years old, explicit content. This is some serious right here.
The art in this book is really great too, and one of the things I like here is the type of print that this book is printed on. It's got that old school newsprint feel, you know what I mean? Like, I really like that. And even the way the colors look on here, the art, it just looks really, really good.
So Calico stalks the night. He's got his little network of people who go out and find out where injustice towards animals is happening. And he goes and catches up with the perpetrators and makes them pay.
If you haven't read this series, you definitely need to go check it out.
You graciously sent me a copy to review, and wow. You told me at Fan Expo Denver that's what all was going to be going on in this book, and I kind of believed you, but I in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, I got to see. There's no way, but wow, this one really delivered quite a bit.
Crazy, off the charts. Like I said, I haven't read anything like this in a while. Pretty humorous. You know what it reminds me of? If any of you guys ever read DC's Preacher series, you know, Preacher went off into some areas, you know, even The Boys, where you're like, holy crap, I can't believe I'm reading a comic book, right? That's this. That is this. Here Comes Calico is definitely for those who want their comic books on the extreme side.
Not ODB from Wu-Tang Clan. This is a different ODB guy. Same initial, different guy.
Right, yeah. The $1 boss.
The $1 boss. When we first came out, people thought we were going to be a PSA. A lot of people were wrong. Watch that video that's on that Kickstarter page, and you're going to see a lot of people like Reggie who are comic book experts who know comic books through and through. They haven't been reading comic books for years or decades. They've been reading comic books for generations. These are people who know comics. Don't listen to me. Listen to Reggie and listen to them, and do what you got to do. Fund that campaign.
Calico, if you're not an animal lover, we're sending Hector over to talk to you, and I can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely.
Comic book fans, he's back. Sigma Comics once again brings you the latest installment in the Here Comes Calico series. Hector Gill is the Calico, and he's ripping apart anyone who abuses animals, and I mean anyone. In issue 6, the Calico finally has enough information to infiltrate the Bigman Foods Corporation, an international foods conglomerate with an abysmal animal cruelty record. Multiple videos have surfaced of the horror that takes place behind the Bigman walls, yet nothing changes. The usual protest and viral videos haven't changed anything. Well, my friends, that's about to change. Find out in this suspenseful, action-packed issue That is issue 6 of Here Comes Calico. And as always, all of our comics are rated M for mature, no milk and cookies for these animal abusers. And did you know that every penny you give to support this wonderful campaign goes to fighting animal abuse? That's right. We fight animal abuse through comics. We are Sigma Comics, and we're unlike any other comic book publisher you've ever heard of. When you support Sigma, you support the fight against animal abuse, and we're super happy to have you as part of our team. All you have to do is read our comics, and you're doing a wonderful thing for animals all across the nation. So don't delay and back this immersive series today. This fantastic campaign features several great perks that will get you into this riveting story in no time. There are a multitude of incredible rewards that come with backing this wonderful series. Just want to read the story and don't care about collectability? Get a reader copy for just $6. If you're an avid comic book collector, then get a collector's copy for $10. Rather get digital copies to read them from the convenience of your tablet or mobile phone? Well, that's only $15 for issues 1 through 6. What a deal! And for the first time ever, we're opening it up so you can have one of our artists do a custom Calico sketch just for you. That's right, the talented Garnaville and Renato Pinto will draw a custom sketch just for you with whatever details you want as part of our Super Deluxe packages. Get everything we have along with an incredible customized and signed sketch just for you. It's an amazing way to support our fight against animal abuse. What are you waiting for? And let's go ahead and hit those goals, because when we hit 3,000, everybody gets signed copies of issue 6. At 4,000, everyone who supports this wonderful campaign will get 2 UV-resistant Calico stickers. At 5,000, everyone gets an 11x17 Calico City poster by Garnaville. At 7,500, everyone gets Sigma Comics baseball caps. And at 10,000, everyone gets Sigma Comics t-shirts. So let's get this done together. Back our efforts to fight animal abuse and support this wonderful campaign today. Hey, it makes a wonderful gift for all animal lovers. Buy a set, buy 2 sets, heck, buy 3. The price is definitely right, so pick a reward and let's do this together. Click the green Back This Project button today and don't delay. Thank you for supporting our fight against animal abuse.